TIFU by getting fucked by a cricket and coming. I recently purchased a large bin bag chair for myself to watch movies on in my basement. There has been a persistent cricket issue in my basement that I have not gotten around to addressing yet. While jerking off on said bean bag, I felt something slimy and sort of greasy in my ass crack. I immediately assumed this was some ass sweat from the jerk-off session and wrote it off. Well, once I finished the act, I scratched the crevice, and to my surprise, the disfigured body of a still twitching cricket wound up on my hands. I licked the cricket away swiftly and quickly rid of any cricket residue in my glory hole. Cricket guts now cover the edge of my bean bag, and I am on the brink of vomiting just writing this. TL, doctor felt something weird in my ass while jerking off, was a dumbass and decided to continue without taking precautions, and came with a cricket still squished between my cheeks. Merry Christmas to everyone except this guy. Sometimes I wonder why I'm subscribed to this subreddit. Edit, thanks for the trains, Merry Christmas, and may you all enjoy a cricket-free holiday season. Someone please take away my ability to read. /crickets /. Good luck getting off normally ever again. How do I delete someone else's post? TIFU by leaving my dildo out in front of my Christian father. NSFW. So, I'm 19 and living with my parents while I go to college online. My family is uber Christian, Pentecostal. I'm supposed to be without a sex drive until marriage Christian. They called me a whore because I kissed my boyfriend in front of them. They believe I'm a Satanist because I have a septum ring, not because of my STEAM membership. Leave for church every Sunday at 11 a.m. At 10, they usually come into my room to ask if I'm coming with them. I do just to avoid the drama of declining. This morning, I woke up at 9, so I figured I had some time to mess around. I pull out the trusty pink 8-incher from the hidden sin compartment of my closet, and go to town. All is good. All feels good. When the deed is done, I wash off my adultery tool and leave it on my dresser to dry, standing up. But mental image is very important. A giant dildo standing straight up on my dresser, as if my dresser is some perverse garden and the dildo is but a bloom growing from it. I relax from this point, turn on Monsters Incorporated, move my succulent to the windowsill, typical lazy morning stuff. 10 a.m. rolls around. My dad knocks at my door. Egg Blossom, can I come in? Of course, I let him in without a second thought. Dad, are you coming to church with us? Me, sure. Usual time. Dad suddenly stops talking. Dad glances at dresser. Also Dad awkwardly closes door. I'm confused, wondering why he would just quietly leave like that. I follow where he had been looking, and am instantly overcome with an embarrassment so deep I choke. Of course on church Sunday I would forget to put it away. Of course on church Sunday my father, someone who lives and breathes Jesus, would see the giant and obnoxiously bubblegum pink dildo of his teenage daughter. Of course. I just really hope he doesn't think I was masturbating to Monsters Incorporated. TL, drive. I had a good morning with my toy. My dad did not have a good morning witnessing that toy. Edit, my first gold on this website is thanks to my airheaded masturbatory mistake. I'm laughing like a maniac and my parents keep asking why. Thank you so much. Edit 2 things. First, since it keeps having to be repeated in the comments, the Satanic Temple is not for people who actually believe in or worship Satan. Second, I'm glad bearing my sexual soul to the anonymous masses has led to so much love and support. I'm planning to move in with my BF, to a place without shame, where I can be free to line my patio with pink dildos if I so desired. San Francisco. Just kidding, but definitely far from my parents. Now, here's what happened after. We get through church normally. I'm miserable. My parents are vibing, they are one with Christ and feeling it. Maybe feeling it a little more than usual. I then realize my dad is definitely worshipping louder than usual. I really hurt this man. The service ends, and we pile into the truck to go home. We start to drive, and my mom tells me to stop looking sad in church. My dad then takes this as his rant, and rant he does. For what was easily 10 minutes, I hear about how disappointed he is. Now, he doesn't mention the dildo or my sexuality by name. Dare such foul words cross his lips. He just rants about who I am, how he wishes I was the way I used to be, how he misses the way I used to worship, and how he wonders why I want to be a demon. Funnily enough, this is not the first time I've heard those sentiments from him. Also, imagine discovering your child masturbates and you take that to mean they want to be a demon. All in all, everything's fine. I'm not getting kicked out, I'm not having my room raided. My dad has just finally lost all hope for me. And you know what, that's okay, because I was never going to be the person he wanted anyway. Here's to starting off 2020 through leaving my dildo out and accidentally freeing myself of unrealistic expectations. Just go old school and say it's a doctor-recommended massager for headaches. Act totally clueless and horrified if he insinuates it's for any other purpose. Father, how could you even envision such a dirty thing? Shame. I just really hope he doesn't think I was masturbating to Monsters Incorporated. It could be worse. I once walked in on a younger brother masturbating. Barney was on the TV in the background. At least it wasn't Shark Week. I wonder if you are off the hook of attending Sunday church with him, or if he will be more persistent now. A nice little TIFU update: he was even more persistent once I left my room and faced him. I'm in church right now, full body cringing. I think I'll be stuck in a full body cringe for the next few weeks. Okay. Imagine an eggplant in makeup. I just really hope he doesn't think I was masturbating to Monsters Incorporated. Everyone's furry for Sully. He'll understand. Tongue. I typoed, so I'm trying this comment again. I go to A&M, which means I'm automatically extra furry for Sully. He needs to accept me for who I am. TIFU by calling out of work and wasting a sick day, all because I literally cannot stop farting. Recently I came across this vegan food at Trader Joe's called tempeh. I'm not vegan, but I'm trying to eat cleaner. I meal prepped quite a few meals for the week, and last night I had 2 containers of pre-cooked tempeh. I woke up early this morning with the most god-awful farts one could imagine. My stomach churned and ached. Every minute a new fart was coming out, and the smell was rancid. Could smell it and literally think my pants were full of shit. Never before in the history of being alive did I think I'd have to call out of work for farting too much, but it's 5:20 p.m. on the West Coast and I'm still letting them rip. I'm pretty sure I cannot handle soy, seeing as how this tempeh product is pretty much a soy-based vegan food. Never again will I eat this stuff. I have never had such terrible stomach aches before. TL, doctor, I tried starting off the new year eating a clean vegan food but found out it makes me fart uncontrollably, which caused me to waste a sick day at work. I once had a proper bowel disturbance on the train. No toilets on this shitty little train, so I had to wait and wait. It was getting impossible to keep in by the end of the journey. I was afraid I would spew diarrhea everywhere at any moment. The train ended at Farringdon, a London station. Back when this happened, stations weren't the nice places with toilets you have now. There was one dingy toilet at the top of the stairs. I got there with some relief, and there was an out of order sign on it. Ignoring that, I kicked the door in. The need was too great. The toilet was a war zone. However, it was my sanctuary. I sat down and just farted for about 5 minutes. Like constant air. Fuck knows where it had come from. No poo at all. My insides must have just been inflated by something, because I'm not kidding, I've not farted 1/100th of that amount before or since, and I've had a colonoscopy. Did you try holding your breath and having someone scare you? Are you trying to make him explode like a poop-filled balloon? Today I farted uncontrollably, TIFU. Didn't think my post would capture so much attention. Those asking about my username, my mom used to use the term PP thing, and when I was 5 I came out of my bedroom yelling my PP thing itches, and it sent the family into a laughing fit that none of us has ever had before. It was actually a good memory of mine from when I was a kid. Not many good memories, but that was a good one. From what you're saying, it doesn't sound like you wasted a sick day at all.